Hey y'all, welcome to Sip Happens with Moody and Taco, where we spill the tea and not the liquor. Welcome to episode 4. Let's get into it.
Ooh, we back.
Get off that
We
phone.
back. We back. How was your weekend?
This weekend was good. Actually, it was real hot outside. I had a good day or a good weekend at work. Made a lot of money. Hoping to do the same thing again this weekend. What about
My
you?
week, I worked all week. It was cool. Nothing too major.
Nothing crazy, nothing exciting, nothing new.
Same thing. I'm ready to go to Chicago though. Ready to get up out of
Right.
Houston. I don't know. It's just Houston been like a ick for me lately.
Why, you think it's because of the weather? You think it's been so hot?
I
Are
don't
you
know. It's just the
bored?
people. It's just everything becoming an ick now.
Like what?
I'm ready for Miami. I think that's just what it
What's your
is.
top X right now with Houston that just got you ready to go?
The constant people coming in every vacate, like every type of event. I don't know. That at first it didn't bother me, but now it's just like I'm
Right.
not a tour guide. Every time you come to Houston, you don't have to call me. You don't have to like sometimes that get draining. Every weekend is something or somebody coming down here like, let me stay at your house, let me do this. It's just like
Oh, so is that your fair warning to people right now?
it wouldn't be my fair one. I say 2 more years. 2 more years. But this
2 more years
weekend
is a long time.
I got a lot of time.
2 more years for what?
Houston. And then I'm gone. I got to go, but let me do the mental health check-in. But I got a question instead of checking in mentally.
Okay.
When was the moment that you knew mental health was important to you?
Um, Shit, probably very young. I'm very emotional person, and like I'm one of the people where I just try to stay on top of my emotions because soon as you fall into like the dark, soon as you fall into like just any kind of mood, it's hard to get out of it. So I try to stay on top of my emotions and try to like separate everything just so that I could be able to still attack my regular everyday things because like I said, your mental come first. Like if your mental is off, your production is off, just your everyday motions is off.
So
So
nothing happened to you like drastically where you was like, damn, G, like let me pay attention to my mental health.
no, because I think I
Really?
just always been so emotional and like all that go together. So nothing like specific happened, but I feel like that's a very important thing to stay on top of.
Yeah, I think for me, when I went back to Chicago when I was in a depression, like I felt like let me go ahead and take care of myself. Like sometimes you be have to take back like you just be doing for everybody else, but then you just not checking on yourself. So I don't know. For me, it was just like moving to Houston and being out here with no family, going into like a deep depression, going back home and resetting. And that was my biggest like okay, let me just grab onto something. But other than that, I've been cool with handling my mental health though. I date myself sometimes. You know, sometimes it be them health care days to it. You just be like, fuck it, let me go get my feet done, go to the spa, just go get a haircut. You know, you look good, you
You
feel
feel
good.
good. So how often do you try to tap into like your personal days where you do what you
I'm
feel like you?
alone a lot now, working from home. Like some days I be want to be around people, but I don't know. I if I wake up and I feel like a funk, you know me, I text you like I'm just irritated for no reason. And
Yeah,
some days it just be like you don't know why you irritated, but you just irritated. Those be the days where I be like, all right, let me get up out this little funk that I'm in.
I agree.
But what is we sipping
I
on?
was just gonna get into that. So today we have clapback. I've been seeing this all over TikTok. Um, Again, this is one with a higher percentage. We at 18 today. I think the XXL last time had what?
18 or 17.
Either one. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. So we're gonna see how we feel about this one. Let's go ahead and try it.
Cheers to episode 4. It's a little hot, but it probably be better chilled.
Yeah, that's my fault. My bad.
So we just gonna get right into some topics, some burning
Okay.
questions. You know, I love to pick your brain. Hygiene. Let's talk about hygiene in 2025.
Okay.
Cause I asked a group of people. I asked them. How often do you change your big towel? Do you go weeks without washing your big towel? And for your face towels too, how often? Me personally, I change my face towel daily. Like my face towel and my body, like the towel that I wash my body with, those two towels, I'm changing those on a daily. Like each day I'm getting another one. My big towel, however, that can linger around, I'd say 3 days before I wash it. I'm not using the same body towel for 3 days. Like once I wash my body and get that dirt off, it's going in the laundry basket.
Well, see, me, I say big towel. I switch my big towel at least like twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah, my big towel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's like 3 days.
Yeah.
So that's 2 in 1 week. I use a face towel, I use a body towel, and then I use a towel strictly for my area. You get what I'm saying? So my
you
face
have 3 different towels when you washing up.
Yeah.
So a face towel, a body wash towel, and then a private parts towel. Okay. And how often do you change those 3?
Face, that just depends because like days I go to work and I come home, it's hot as hell, and I wash my face, I'm instantly getting another one the next day because it just be like blah.
That's how I feel about the body though.
The big towel?
No, like your body wash towel.
It depends.
Like, oh, what? It
just
how dirty you
depends.
is?
I have to be the one to gauge that. You get what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna say each one probably like twice a week.
Okay.
It maybe depends on how active I am that week. My private area towel gets changed. You know, it's all situational again. So I have to be the one to judge. If it
I'm changing that body wash towel out daily. G. I just can't. It is just like you letting it sit. Now we get all like.
No, you have to properly hang your towel. Like I wash my towel before I hang it, and I wash it again before I start washing my body again.
Okay.
And you have to properly hang it so it can dry properly. If you hang it wrong, ball it up, it's gonna stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get on here and be like, oh, I change my towel every day. I don't.
But see, I grew up like that. My mama, she would meet you in the bathroom.
My mama wasn't going for that. She's not washing all them fucking towels.
What?
She's not washing all them
my mama be knocking at the door. Give me that towel. Like, daily. I grew up with my mama washing so much to the point where it's like, you would have to tell my mama, like, don't wash this right now. Like, chill out.
Well, yeah. Your mama got 7 kids. My mama got 2. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like a difference.
Yeah.
My mama like, hey, baby, slow the fuck down.
No, my mama, she'll meet you in the shower and get in your big towel. Like, that's how I grew up. So to hear people say that they don't use different towels daily, it's
the
like...
first time we had that conversation, you was like, like, you
yeah. I don't know. See, I don't know. That's just... It don't sit well with me when I see that. But teachers are...
I have a topic that's been really, 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 really popular this week. So the inmates escaping from Louisiana, the 10 or 11 people, for real, that's crazy as hell to me. I just want to know how many people got fired. I want to know, like, how this going to play out. I think they already caught 4, and it's still 6 more that's still... All of them niggas not coming home. I mean, all of them niggas not getting captured.
They just fired the maintenance man. Well, I guess he finna get arrested too because they said that he helped them, but he told them that they was gonna shank him if he ain't help. So it's just like he don't got no choice.
Yes, you do. I'm telling.
Oh, you would have told.
I'm telling.
And then you still gotta work there. Now they really finna shank
Do
you.
I still have to work here? Can I could go somewhere else. Y'all can move me to another wing, just like y'all move these niggas around. Go ahead and move me around, boo. I got a family to take care of. I don't give a fuck.
But shit like that is just like you only see in movies. Like, how does that really happen? How
it had to be
really
an inside job. It had to be an inside job. The picture with the toilet scooted to the side in that little ass square, them not some little...
They was really...
Baby, they look so happy running out that damn door. It was recess.
But my thing of it is where's the people, where's the gunman at? Like, you know, on the little podiums watching these people run out. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just... Then one of the people got out and then they went straight to Bourbon Street. They got caught on Bourbon Street. Why are you on Bourbon Street drinking?
They couldn't wait to go to Bourbon. They missed Mardi Gras. But if that was your sibling, they came to your house, what you would do? You would close the door on them, or you would like...
Baby, you can't stay here. I'm not saying I'm not going to help you, but you can't stay here.
But what's the difference? At that point, you helping them, you going to jail, they staying there, you going to jail.
I might slip a couple $100 in your pocket and tell you, hey, baby, you got to go find you a hotel to stay at. You was never fucking here.
So if they come question you, you saying that he wasn't there?
He was never here.
Ooh.
That's so tricky though. That's so tricky because it's like you have to be willing to take that, whatever it come with. That's what I'm saying. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I'm sorry, baby. Like, I don't know, where do I get evicted? Now I need somewhere to stay. Like, baby, you had free room and board where you was at. I have to pay for where I'm
free
staying.
Free room and board is crazy. That's a stretch.
That technically is free room and board. Shit.
Man, that's a prison. Shout out to them though, cause they did it.
Shout out to them.
Some of them hanging in there though. I love that. Freedom boys.
Baby, I want to know. Like, is one of them in Spain by now? Like, I hope they got a plan. Like, what you gonna do? You damn, they gotta slap a wig on. You gotta become a whole nother person.
They ain't gonna last for long though, but we'll see.
I think at least one or two of them is gone forever. I think one or two of them, yes. I don't think all of them are gonna get caught. I don't. 11
eventually,
people,
G. Eventually, they not
I
just
feel like
gonna
it's
be
gonna
lingering
be one,
around.
at least one that got away. It gotta be.
He gonna live in fear his whole life.
What would you do?
It depends on how much time I had left. If I had life, yeah, I'm going out that hole. Like, I gotta see what's out there. Like,
You say, what's the worst you gonna do? All you gonna do is bring me back. I'm already here for the rest of my life.
Again, like,
but if I got
like anything under a year, no. Anything under 2 years, probably not. If
More
I had
than 5?
If I had 5 years, I probably wouldn't do it either though. It'd have to be really some years for me to get up.
So life, you going?
100%.
10 years, you going?
100%. 100%.
With that kind of stuff, you have to have a plan, like a surefire plan. Like, you have to know exactly what you're gonna do when you get out.
That's not true. You know what they say. You never ready until you just always.
And that's why the people just getting caught shaking ass. Like, why are you going back to the same address that's on your ID? Mm-hmm. One of the people did and had on the same outfit that he got arrested in. How?
He don't have nowhere to go. Some people who don't got family, they just finna be free for a couple of hours, couple of days.
Was it worth it? That's why I really want to ask a nigga that was on bourbon. Was it worth it? Like, now you back in jail. Okay, you had a few drinks. Like, you done took a couple shots. You done talked to some hoes. You didn't do nothing for real. You didn't do shit. Like,
we I don't know. You just never know. We might be wrong about them. And speaking of being wrong about people, what's something that people get wrong about you that they realize after they meet you?
A lot of people think that I'm mean. A lot of people like, when I first met you, I thought you were so mean. I didn't want to say anything to you because you're so mean or you look so mean. Da, 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 da. I be thinking. I don't know. Like,
You don't feel approachable?
I don't think I'm not approachable, but people have told me that I am. Mm-hmm. Until they talk to me, they're like, damn, you cool as hell. Like, you're nice as hell. Like, sometimes I'll just be looking mean as hell. But as soon as somebody says something to me, I don't even realize that I'm looking mean or whatever the case may be. But as soon as somebody starts talking to me, now I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a mean person. Yeah. Can I be mean? Yeah. But am I just a mean-ass person? No.
Mm-hmm. For me, something that people get wrong about me, I don't know. They be right. Sometimes people be right.
So everything people say about you is right?
I don't know. People don't say too much about me. I don't know. Like, they do, but
you kind of don't.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not mean. People don't say that I'm mean. Maybe they say I'm too friendly.
You are.
You think so too?
You are friendly.
Why do you got to be mean though?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's something wrong with that.
I think you more friendly. You got a more personal personality than me. I don't.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the setting. It depends on like what's going on. I'm definitely not a mean person.
You're not a mean person. Why do people say that?
I don't know.
I guess.
Let's pull one of these cards. Oh my gosh. And I know exactly why you picked this card.
What it say?
Show and tell. All the players will reveal a cool scar on their body.
So you have a scar that you stuck with for the rest of your life? Because I do. Let me tell y'all. We was in Moody Kitchen. We just came from the pool. We had a nice little night out. And she comes out the cut with this instinct. I don't know what beef we had, but she burnt me to my white meat.
Does that even just sound right?
What you mean?
Like, I just burnt you. Like, I just burnt you with the instinct.
The proof is in the pudding. I wish I could show you. I don't feel like doing all that, but it's down to the white meat. Like, it's a permanent scar that I'm gonna live with for the rest of my life, G. Like, you dead ass wrong for that.
So what really happened was, I don't know what the fuck you and Jules had going on, which I was talking about, whatever, but I'm trying to light an incense, and you just lunged at me as the incense burning. So, yes, that's what happened.
Lunge.
You lunged at me. Like, you came at me. Like, you wanted a moment so bad that you burnt yourself. Like, that's really what happened.
We gonna let her, this what she been running with. We gonna let her have it, but that's my scar. What's your scar?
The quickest one that I could get to is right here.
Mm-hmm.
On my birthday, the first birthday I had out here in 2021, I was getting my hair done by my friend, and I don't know what happened. We was drinking, and I just remember sitting my arm on the flat iron, and it burnt me like real bad. And that scar never gonna go nowhere.
Really? Mm.
Yep.
Shout out to them scars.
Not shout out to the scars.
Another topic that I wanted to talk about. Let's kind of switch gears into relationships really quick.
Okay.
Have you ever chose the wrong friend?
Yes.
Really? And how do you handle that? Do you like?
It depends.
Or what?
Shit. What's going on?
So if you choose, if you choose the wrong, how do you know when you chose the wrong friend?
Oof. When you go around everybody else, and they be sharks, and you realize you with the shrimp, and you be like, damn.
You literally chose the wrong friend.
Literally,
but do you stick it out, or you kind of
like I said, it depends.
Oh, what?
How deep? Like what? Okay, what do me and you really got going on? Like, is you?
You had sex with them. Let's say that. You should have been with about the friends at that point.
So what you saying?
Do you just like forget about that person and kind of?
At this age, I'm gonna just have to let it ride. Have I done it before? Yeah.
Okay.
Where you pick again, you have your pickings.
Mm-hmm.
This age, nah.
I have.
Tell the truth.
Okay. Because I guess they want us to start being truthful. I have picked the wrong friend, but okay, let me say this.
Go ahead, break it down.
I picked the wrong friend before I went to the friend, but then I realized I kind of want to go back to that friend.
Oh, so you dibbled and dabbled. You dabbled, and you dibbled again?
Yeah.
Okay, so you was over here. What made you want to come over here?
Because I seen a vibe right there. But it was a vibe in that moment. It wasn't permanent. Okay. You know how they fool you.
So how you make your way back over here?
Because I realized that, I don't know, because I don't know.
You still in between?
When shit happens, no. But I did pick a side eventually.
Okay, and do you feel like you picked the right side?
Hell
or would you like to go back? Damn.
No.
So you dabbled and dibbled again, and now you want to dabble again?
Yes.
Ooh.
You just got to keep picking. There's nothing wrong with dating a lot of people.
If you
But they not friends anymore, so.
Are you the reason they not friends anymore?
Sit Pappas. I'm just playing. I don't know.
Not you causing a ruckus.
So love bombing in 2025, you think it exists?
Yes.
You think you got to be an airhead to get love bombed?
No.
Why not?
You have to be an airhead to get love bombed for a long time.
Okay.
I feel like it's easy to get love bombed, especially in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't know. You want to believe so bad that this is really like what's going on. But when you start seeing them signs, you better believe them fucking signs. And you better go with your gut feeling now because you have enough. You're collecting information at this point to build a case.
But you still getting love bombed. So when do you get out of that stage? Like, you think that's just kind of considered the honeymoon phase, or it's just?
I believe people can only fake for so long. The more and more time that you spend with somebody, the more and more they're gonna be themselves. They get more and more comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know, or they feel like they didn't already did X, Y, and Z to get you. Now they got you. Now they overly okay with being who they really are.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you love bombed somebody before? I have. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have, but it wasn't purposely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't intentionally love bomb somebody.
Yeah, but you think you have?
Yeah, though? we was vibing. It was cool in a moment. But as soon as you rub me the wrong way, it's like, now you're going to get this version of me. I don't think that's love bombing. I think that's being realistic.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't got no problem with love bombing. I just feel like once you
stop.
No, I want to get love bombed because sometimes you be like, okay, I know you love bombing me, but I'm just gonna juice it real quick.
That's what I'm saying. So as soon as the love bombing stop, baby,
I'm cool.
Yeah.
But then I probably would have got everything I needed at that point.
So do you go into those situations with intentions, or do you kind of just be like,
Depending on who I'm dealing with.
Okay.
You know if you gotta address that person with ulterior motive.
What gives you that idea?
Because you realize that they have an ulterior motive. So it's like, let me beat you to the punch. Let me really show you how to play this game.
Now I'm finna get you for everything you thought you was gonna get me for.
Because I see what you're doing.
That's my favorite game. That's actually my favorite game.
You said you play that on the daily.
Yeah, like it's so fun.
But sometimes you get tricked out of your spot.
You do, but now I gotta stay in the situation enough to get the leg up, and then I'm gonna leave your ass in the dust. Boom.
It's a dirty game out here that they play.
Game.
I'm trying to tell you. You better tighten up. That's why relationships in 2025, it's like you just never know nobody's intentions, and you don't want to be the joke of the, you feel me? Like you never want it to be you, so you playing.
That's why you always gotta stay on defense. Yes, friend, you gotta stay on defense. It's crazy.
And that's sad though.
It is.
It's so sad.
It is. Because I'm such a lover girl.
Are you though? Because you have been saying this for the last 1, 2, 3 podcasts, but all we have heard of you just tricking niggas out their spot. Like,
no, I can't trick a nigga out his spot. A nigga trick himself out the spot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens.
If you say so.
You gonna pull a card?
Yeah, let me pull one. This is name 3 porn stars. It's X you.
Me? Pinky.
Okay.
Tiana Trump.
Tiana. Yeah.
Yeah. And
you got one more.
Lil D.
Nowadays you can name him, her,
yeah, nah, for real. Anybody with an OnlyFans. Okay. Fuck it.
It ain't like how it used to be. You name some OGs. I don't know about Lil D, but Pinky for sure. Is she still doing porn?
I would hope not. They said she had some shit.
Ooh.
And have you seen Pinky lately?
Some people like BBWs.
That's a BBBBW.
Okay, you pick one.
Okay, 2 truths and a lie. I'm gonna tell you 2 truths and 1 lie. You gotta tell me what's the lie.
Okay. And don't lie. All the truths.
Okay. Boom. Oh, this is hard. 2 truths and a lie. Okay. So my mom and my daddy been together since they was 14. Okay. I got 3 siblings. Okay. And my grandma is from Mississippi.
Okay. So I think your mom and them have been together since they was 14. 3 siblings. I'm thinking there's only 2 of y'all. You and your brother. The Mississippi might be right, but then again, okay, it's the siblings. It's the lie.
Okay.
That's true. Right.
That's true.
So I got it right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Cool. 3 lies. Okay.
No, nigga. See how fast you be ready to lie? It's sad. You just heard lie, and you said okay.
All right, 2 truths and 1 lie. Let's see. Okay, 1. All of my all of the boys in our family, we got the same middle name.
Mm-hmm.
2, I was born in Blue Island.
Mm-hmm.
3, I have more than 4 nephews. Go.
I think the lie is that you was born in Blue Island.
That's the truth.
You don't even know how many nephews you have. That's why you trying to think about it now. Like, that was the lie. That's sad.
I have hella nephews, but I do have more than 3.
Oh, baby, your phone finna ring when they see this. That's sad.
Stop.
No, you stop.
It's 7 of us. They all get kids.
So let's just revisit the Cassie and Diddy thing, just because it's still going on and there's still a lot of stuff coming out.
Okay.
Where's your head with it now? I know we just talked about it, but
it's just like every day is new information. So I'm personally just waiting on the whole trafficking kids. Not kids, but just like the whole RICO case. Like it just give domestic violence case. Like, okay, it was a couple. He beat on her. Not saying it's right, but get that man the domestic violence, like, and move on. Like, they just both. But I don't know. That's why I'm ready for the rest of the stuff to unfold, so we can be like, oh, this is why they doing the RICO. This is the whole trafficking, the drug. Like, where does all of that playing a part at? Like, I understand he beat it on her, domestic violence. Where's the rest of the stuff that they hitting him for? You know. So I don't know. We'll see.
do you think that Cassie should get arrested?
Nah, for what?
Because everybody's saying like, oh, why do y'all say that Cassie should be in jail, but y'all, I don't know, why do y'all say that Diddy should be in jail, but Cassie shouldn't?
What did she do?
They said, like, she was with it at first.
That's not a crime to be freaky, though. Like, I feel like the crime came when he put his hands on her. And yeah, that's all I know now at this point. Like,
right.
I just know
and
that
like the whole forcing her, if that was true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's so tricky, because it's like all of these allegations are being thrown around. I want to see like facts. Cold hard facts. Same thing with DDG and Halle. Like, I want to see facts before we all just start casting opinions. And it's so easy to just go with what you hear on the internet and run with it. But these people on platforms of the voice just like us, and how we be having to do our research, and sometimes the research that we get is not right. I just feel like the internet is just such a tricky place, and it's just so easy to get sucked up in it and become like a negative topic at yourself.
It's like we just gotta wait to unfold. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel Boosie though. How did you feel about what Boosie said? He always says,
baby, I don't know. Boosie,
he ain't said to me, bro. He didn't say nothing wrong. He just basically was like, all I'm seeing is a couple that was toxic as hell, abuse each other. He don't see the RICO portion of the case. Like, he just think it's not a fair case. Like, it should just be like a, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I understand what he's saying. It just really give domestic violence.
So I think the whole RICO thing come from like where you bring in like underage kids and what was happening, and because it is young girls that spoke up and said that they've been party favors at Diddy parties and all the things that so at that point facts.
Or it's just what they just
people are coming out and they telling their story, but it's gonna take for like the court and everything to happen for us to really get to like the bottom of it, because like I say, anybody could jump on the internet, and I'm not saying that it's not true, I'm not saying that it is true, but again, I think that it's easy for people to get on the internet and just say stuff and make a story, just like the whole Shannon Sharp thing. I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah,
Shannon Sharp, but I don't know. It's a
I
little
do,
more.
yeah. I was gonna say I do think that he tweaked just by even messing with a girl that young. Like,
she was setting him up for failure though. But
sure.
he was so. That's how I think about older people. Like, they so out the loop with like shit like that. Like, anybody can see what type of girl she was, like how she was just trying to trick him out his spot. Like, he just old and just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like he wasn't hip to the game that she was pulling for him to even catch it. Like, he's so out.
So I feel like that goes back to what I was saying when we had the conversation last time about certain things that you let your daughters do to make them even be appealing to the
Yeah.
nasty old men, because I'm sorry, a 19 and a 56-year-old, they don't have nothing in common.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand how this girl could turn you on, just like I don't understand how this old ass man could turn you on unless he have $10 million that you wanted out of him. So again, yes, he did get tricked out of his spot, but at the same time, you let your own wrong, doing trick you out your spot. You can't blame it all on that girl, because if he was never entertaining that girl, she would have never even had the chance to execute her plan to get him in this dark light, to make him miss all these brand deals and miss all this money, suing him for all this money, like.
So how do you feel about Aisha, Lil Baby first baby mama, with the basketball player? He got her pregnant, she had the baby, and now he don't want nothing to do with the baby. And people were saying that she trapped him, but she had posted messages of telling him like, hey, why you didn't wear a condom? He like, yeah, I'm safe. Like, he was well aware of what he was doing, but now he's playing that role. I guess because he had a whole family. They saying she a homewrecker. I don't know. I think it's a two-way street, but I also think like she's much older too. Like, you knew what you was doing, but it takes two to tango, so I don't know.
It takes two to tango. You knew you had a family at home. If you was going to step out, why you didn't protect yourself from even being in this situation at all? Like, that's the craziest thing, I think. Like, you got a whole family at home, and if you're going to fuck off, that's one thing, but to not protect yourself and to put both y'all in a position now, too, that you can't blame her off of that. Like...
Yeah, that's true.
At the end of the day, especially if she the one who had the motive, yeah, you're young, but I know that all the people in your ear, when you sign for all that money, when you start getting all this money, people tell you, like, hey, watch out for these hoes. Yeah. Watch out, da-da-da-da. So, it's like, I will say, I think she got very lucky in the situation because he paid you off. So, it's like, it's not going to be easy, but a lot of people don't even get that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They said that he was telling her, like, he was to get an abortion type shit, and she didn't want to get an abortion. I mean, I understand that, but you got somebody that's telling you they're not going to be in that child's life. Do you want to create a broken home? Like,
I don't want to, but I also don't think that you should just kill your baby because the man that made you pregnant says kill your baby. Right. Especially if you're going to give me X amount of dollars.
Do I really need you? So if she would have got nothing?
If you would have got nothing, that's different. Even if you got nothing, I still don't believe that's, grounds for you to get an abortion if you don't want to.
But see, that's so tricky, the whole abortion thing, because it's just like the man in the situation have no type of say so. G,
you had to say so.
Weird.
When we lay down and you went in raw and then you continue to nut at me. That was a few choices.
That's so lame.
It is.
But it's like the man have no say so when that baby is here. It's just like it's up to the woman to just like, okay, what. I just feel like if you got to say so whether you want to keep that baby, I should have a say so whether I want to be in that baby life.
You did.
And I guess certain people just okay with creating broken homes, though. I don't know.
I don't think people be okay with it. But again, I don't think that you should... If you know that you're not going to have a father figure in... at the time, you're not going to be in my baby life. I might meet a man tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like... Yeah. I don't think that you should base it all on that. Is that a big thing that you should take in consideration? Of course. But I don't think that should be the end-all, be-all. If that was the case, it's a lot of women out here that wouldn't have babies.
Yeah, that's true.
Think about it. But it's a lot of women that needed their baby in that moment. Or, it's so happy that they did keep their baby regardless of the bullshit, regardless of the situation that they bring the baby into. Mm-hmm. Some people need their baby to change their life, to change their,
So do you think
it's all situational.
Do you think that kids need both parents or they don't necessarily need both parents? Because you have both of your parents, I have both of my parents, so our experience is kind of similar.
Need?
I think they need both.
I think it's ideal. Need? No. I feel like it's a lot of successful people that grew up in one-parent homes.
Right, but what did they have to endure to even get to that point?
Life.
Like, they was already cheated, I fear.
Life? I don't think so.
Really?
What if your mama is wealthy as hell and you don't need, like...
You cannot see... I don't care how you put it. A woman cannot teach a man how to... Like,
I agree, but again, who's to say that I have a kid, I'm a single mom, when my baby is 1, 2, or 3, very early on, I meet a new man who steps in and is a father figure. It didn't start off like that, but I don't think that my baby had a disadvantage just because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you don't think they already at a disadvantage?
No.
Dang, really? I
don't.
It's debatable.
I mean, that's fine.
I just say they had a different disadvantage because I just feel like it's certain stuff that a woman cannot teach a man. And
What
regardless
if I'm a
if you
single mom to a girl?
you don't think you need, I feel like they need their daddy though. Like a woman need, I don't
Let's
know.
be honest. A lot of dads that are still there are not there. So are those kids at a disadvantage too? It's the same situation.
Yes.
So it's not about.
It's not about being in the house. It's about being a present parent. That's what we talking about. Like you being an active parent all around. Like
That
not
doesn't
just
happen a
you
lot.
live there.
That doesn't happen a lot. I feel like half of the homes that both parents are in them, the daddy just there. How many times did your daddy? How many times did your daddy register you for school? How many times did your daddy go to parent teacher conferences? How many times did your daddy take you school shopping?
But that's just one. My daddy always took me school shopping. But that's just one statistic of.
I'm just saying. How many times did your daddy wake you up and make breakfast? How many times did your daddy pick you up?
That's why we have gender roles. Sometimes our parents just so stuck in them gender roles.
So that's what I'm saying. Gender roles. But some even people who have the gender roles, they're not doing their part of the gender role. They're just there because they love their baby mama, or they,
What about the other way around? You think it's deadbeat mamas?
Yes, it is. I know of some deadbeat mamas.
Mm-hmm. You think it's more deadbeat dads?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because I don't know. I don't even want to say the woman have to be in the kid life because they really don't.
They kind of
do. You think?
You never heard mama's baby, daddy's maybe? I believe that. It's so much easier for a daddy to take off if they really want to. It happens all the time.
It do.
Now, women do leave their kid, they drop their kid off and, they burn off too. But I feel like it happens much more in
with
a dad.
Fathers.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I think they need both. Like, I do think
think that they need both, but I don't think that.
I mean, they're not going to die. They could grow up and be successful, but
that's what I'm saying.
It's just bits of part of their brain or just like.
Would they prefer? I'm sure.
Yeah.
But do you think that they prefer to only have a one-parent household, or to be like, oh, my mom was going to kill me because I wasn't going to have both?
I mean, if you grow up in a one-parent household, you don't know what two-parent household feel like.
You might see it.
But you can't miss something you never had. So it's just like...
Exactly. They don't even know that they have a so-called advantage or disadvantage.
That's the worst part about it, because they just so green. Like, that's just what girls that grow up with just their mom. They don't have that representation of a man treating a woman how she should be.
Some of them have uncles.
They do.
That step up and, I've seen that happen a lot as well. Like,
but you think it's the same, though?
Let's say the single mama stay at home with her mama and her siblings, and their uncles are live in, and yes, they watch them be men, and they watch them. Yes, I feel like that's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. To each his own. No, I want both. Maybe because I had both.
Yes,
so
of course,
so
everybody wants both. But again, I don't think that we should crucify the ones that don't.
What it say?
This is for you. Call the most recent contact in your phone, and when they pick up, say, I can't talk right now, and hang up.
Okay. The most recent contact is him.
Oh, is I guess audience will call a second.
I can't talk right now. I'm going to call you back.
Why you call me?
Sip happens.
Pick one.
Okay, let me see. Reveal to everyone how many people you slept with or drink. Sip happens. And speaking of people you slept with or partners, do you think that your partner have to be close to God?
The older I'm getting, yes.
Really?
Yes.
They have to have some type of relationship with God.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Like, create your own type of relationship.
I can't be laid up with no heathen these days.
Yeah, you have to have some type of relationship with the higher up. Whatever you believe in, like, I feel like you need to... Do y'all have to be the same religion or no?
Now, that's hard. Because of my religion. So, I don't think they have to be the same religion. Do I think that it will help a lot? Yes. But I think it comes down to your morals, your values, and your beliefs at the end of the day. It don't matter. It does matter who you're talking to, because it is certain people like certain religions that I just would not like. You worship,
Really?
even if you worship the devil, some people like actually worship the devil.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? As long as we talking about all gods are not the same God, but as long as you're talking to a God, like an actual, Jesus and all of that, I'm cool. All that other weird shit, I can't even. You can't even be around me. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I feel.
And I feel you when you said the older that you get, the more closer you want your partner to be a closer guy. I agree with that, because I just feel like you need to have some type of relationship with him, though. Like something. Like what is your balance? Like I don't know. Like that's my sanity sometimes. Where I'll just be like, God gonna figure it out for me. Like it is what it is.
I want me and my man to have a disagreement, and he be like, "Baby, let's go to church Sunday." Not a nigga that's gonna be like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bar." Yeah, like that's the type of time like we getting too old for just like this whole like it's bigger. It's a bigger picture. Like, do you really want to fix the situation, or you just gonna go your way? I'm gonna go my way. We just gonna whatever until we end up right back here, or are we actually gonna try to like fix it? And I feel like God do have like a big, part in relationships.
Yeah.
So it's just a different like feeling now, I guess.
As you approach your 30s.
Yes. For real. Like, I'm not going to say I want to be married like tomorrow or anything like that, but I do want to be married soon. And so, like, I am cutting out a lot of things that I used to tolerate within dating that is just...
What's something that you just hate to get rid of? Like you said, you just cutting out certain things. What's something that it was just a little hard for you to cut out?
I don't think it's hard because I know what goal I'm trying to get to.
Mine's, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Okay. Mine's is looks. I'm trying to cut that out.
I'm not letting that go.
Really?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not like being real big. Like, I have to be attracted to you. Yes, granted.
Okay.
But, like, you could be like cute, ugly.
I
like,
already like my niggas medium ugly, so I can't get no uglier than that.
Yeah, you
right. I'm not doing that.
I'm starting to get away from that. Like, let me find the beauty in you, I guess.
If I gotta squint my eyes and turn my head sideways to think that you look like something, I'm not doing it. You gotta go.
You not with that. I feel you though. I don't know. I'm trying to date outside the box. Like,
would you date somebody outside your race?
I would not.
I don't think you should.
I would not.
I wasted my time with that one time.
No, you didn't even give it a one time.
I did. Remember we went on a date and he just kept saying little slick shit. I'm like, I don't think he really like black women. I think that you're more like fascinated with black women. Yeah, I feel like it's a difference. It's a really big difference.
That's the vibe you got?
For sure. And I feel like he was trying to make himself sound cool, but the whole time you sound like a racist.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
you
one
think
of the
white people walk on eggs and they kind of like walk on eggshells around black people when they dating? Like, did you feel like he was trying not to say the wrong thing?
No, I actually feel like he could have tried a little harder to not say the wrong things.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it's not really nothing that I would want to get into because, like, it really wasn't a big deal, but it was just like, Like, a few times he said something, I was like, I don't really think I like the sound of that. But
yeah. I'm not against dating outside my race, though.
I am.
But
I don't think I would try it again.
Huh?
I don't think I would try it again.
But it have to be. You never know. See, people like you, I think that when you say stuff like that, you're gonna damn near marry an Arab or something. Like, it's gonna come like that. See, I believe in stuff like that. You always say, I don't want to date outside my race. Watch you fall in love with somebody outside of your race, and you're gonna be like, wow, G.
I don't know. I don't know. It's certain things that I like that just you can't. Nobody else but a black man could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You just need that black man.
Yeah, like, there's something about a black man. Like, just like I feel like it's something about a black woman. So I feel like a black man and a black woman together, that love can't be topped. Like, it's just, I'm sorry.
I hear you. I'm with you, though, for sure, because my banter with another race, it'd be a little different. No shade to them, but it'd be just like, you probably don't understand why I'm... And especially my family, I don't know about your family, but my family, I bring somebody home like that.
They gonna eat his ass up.
Not even that, but it's just like, if you can't hang with my family, G, it's like...
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So, you bring everybody say, invite them to the cookout, They're gonna get to the cookout and be ready to fucking go. Because it's just certain things I feel like they not used to.
Have anybody in your family dated outside their race? Like where you met.
What you mean, where you met?
Like my cousin, she was married to a white man, and he used to come and kick it with us. I still talk to him. Like he cool.
No. My grandma is white and my granddaddy is black, but I didn't really. I'm just saying. You asked the question, so no. Outside of that, no.
Your grandmother is white, but you don't want to date outside your race.
What did that have to do with me? I love her down, but that don't mean like I still, like I said, black love.
More power to it.
Yeah. So speaking of relationships, where are you at right now in as far as relationships go?
I'm just hanging out.
Are you dating? Are you
No, I
seeing
told you
somebody
that,
specific?
Most recently, like I'm not dating. I'm not dating anyone. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not in no type of situation. I don't have no obligations right now. And it has brought me peace. Like I don't have to worry about nobody. I don't have to. It's just like I'm focusing on myself right now. And I think sometimes you just be needing that. Like I'm tired of talking to I don't have time to talk to nobody for real. Even though I have hella time, but I don't have time. Like I just don't want to be attached to nobody right now. I don't want to have no dealings. I just want to focus on me right now. And the person that come, like, I don't know.
I was just gonna say, so you meet somebody today, like
I'm not
walking outside the gas station and they approach you and they like, hey, I think you look really good, da 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 da. Like, can I take your number? Like, I want to take you out. I don't want to FaceTime and talk to you for days. I want to take you out. When the next time that you're free, I think we should go. You gonna say no?
No, I'm not. You know I'm not doing that. My anxiety too bad. I just met you and you already want to sit at a table, intimate situation.
Why do I have to be intimate?
What you want? What else is not intimate? Then I'm confused. Like if we go out for dinner, I don't want to. I'm not that type of person where you
love a happy hour. Let's just go somewhere, let's go somewhere, sit down, let's talk over some drinks, let's get to know each other over some drinks. I'm more of a, what if they like, I'm just more of a straightforward person. I'm not, I have a really busy work schedule.
Yeah.
I'm just here for a little while. I just want to, let's go out and have a good time. You gonna say no?
I'm not opposed to it, but I do have to get to know you first, G. Like, you know me. I'm not finna just be... I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. I have to get to know you first, and then we go on a date. So I probably, like, spin them. Like, I'm just lying, as y'all say.
Yeah.
But I'm just making up little excuses here and there until I feel
like that'll make you miss out on your person.
Probably, but I'm not ready. I don't know. Right now, I don't want to date. So, please. I don't want to date right now. I don't. I mean, I could still have fun, but I don't want to date.
That sounds so trashy.
How?
You don't want to go sit around. You don't want to go sit in an intimate setting, but you want to have fun.
Yeah, it depends on what you thinking about fun. I do want to have fun with people. I do enjoy people company, but as far as dating, I feel like when you date for a reason. You date to be with that person, right? I don't want to be in a relationship right now. I feel like I have a lot more to accomplish before I have to focus on somebody else. Because, when I'm all in, I'm all in. I just drain I don't know. That's a whole other topic of a podcast.
I feel you, shit.
What about you? What is your dating life like right now?
A mess.
Really?
Yeah.
This the most y'all ever got into our business. That's crazy.
Right now... I'm kind of just taking a step back from everything.
So are you in a space where you're not interested either, or you just kind of like going with the flow of things?
I'm just kind of going with the flow of things. Mainly worried about what I have going on. I don't wake up every day worried about what the next person doing.
And that's so...
Yeah, and it is starting to be like a really, really good feeling. Like, look, we've been able to do so much within the last...
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what I want to focus on. Making me some money, being in a good mental space like we talked about. That goes so much into, like... I can't pour into your cup until I make sure that my cup is good. So that's what I'm just focusing on right now. I really just want to be really selfish. Like you said, like when we be dating, we be really like...
all in.
Yeah. It's really easy to be consumed in your person and what they got going on and what can make them happy and da-da-da-da. But you slowly but surely lose focus on yourself. And I feel like there's nothing more important as a single person. Like, until I never want to be like so consumed in somebody again, where it's like I just can't think until I'm married. Like, I feel like that's rightfully so. I should be worried about what you eat, what you wear, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of person that I am. So I have to take a lot of steps back and really just dive into what I have going on. And
so what made you come to the realization where you like, let me just go ahead and take a step back?
Just when you realize how much time that you do end up giving somebody else, just even thinking about them, like thinking about what they ate, what they thinking, what they doing, if they having a good day, what could make them have a better day, or just anything, like all those things you can ask yourself. Am I having a good day? Well, what can I do today to make me have a better day? What do I want to eat? Not what somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Just it's the little things, but it's just like, it's so easy to get wrapped up in it. So that's what I'm trying to get back to.
Yeah, just finding yourself. Like, I feel like I lost myself along the road. Not really more so, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting older, so I just don't tolerate certain stuff no more. And me personally, I self-sabotage. Like, I feel like I push everybody away.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate that because I'm not a bad person.
I feel like it's a good and a bad thing, though.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but I just feel like everybody that I end up actually liking, I'm just like, I find something to not like about them, and then it don't go nowhere. So it's just like,
that is a bad thing, though, because you don't want to look up and now you passed on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or like people will, feel some type of way about you. So sometimes you can't even spin that block because it's like, bitch, you overly play with me, so I'm cool.
So you are for spinning blocks?
It depends what block I'm spinning.
I'm not spinning no blocks. Well, I have spin blocks. I have spin blocks, but I don't want to spin blocks. I think that's the pattern that I'm trying to get out of right now. It is like,
oh, so are you the type of person? Are you the type of person to give one person 100 chances or 100 people one chance?
Both, but really one person a million chances. I think so, because I just feel like sometimes you fall in love with the potential. You just like, damn, gee, I knew what we could have been. Like, let me just try it again, and you just get baffled at the fact that you back at square one.
That's why I be thinking more so now. I'm giving 100 people one chance.
Really?
And maybe not literally 100 people, but what I'm saying is you don't have 100 chances with me. Baby, I'll be in the win. But, I don't have time to be playing because I feel like at the end of the day we getting grown. So everything that you do is a choice.
Yeah.
So why would I give you 100 chances when there's somebody out there that wouldn't even play with me like that?
Mm-hmm. But it's about just breaking that loop. Because
I don't want to train you. I don't want to break no loop. I don't want to do none of that. I'm running I'm running a tight ship over here. So either you're going to get with it or you're going to get lost. There is other people that do want your position. And I feel like the sooner people realize that, the sooner it'll be like, all right, because we do want to give that one person, and we do fall in love with the idea of what it could be and da-da-da-da. But I feel like we do ourselves a disservice when we fail to realize that this is really who this person is. And they've shown you, chance of the chance again. And yeah, it sounds good. And they be like, I'm going to change, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. But if you really cared for me, how if you really knew who I was and how I was coming and the value of the person that I was, you wouldn't have played with me or even put me in a position to have to cut you off because you know how bad I fucked with you. You just didn't fuck with me how I fucked with you.
Yeah.
So
that be the moment of realization where you fucking with somebody harder than they fuck with you. I don't never want to be in that position again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So shout out to y'all who fucking with each other equally. To end this off, what's your song of the week? Or what's your movie of the week, TV show of the week, or hopefully it'll be Final Destination.
Damn.
That's what you was gonna say.
Yes. So my song of the week, the song that I've been listening to a lot this week, probably is "iPhones" by Nicki Minaj. Only because yes, like how you forget. First of all, every day, like the last few days, just because like I've been getting my mental back right, I just pick a random old Nicki Minaj song that make me think about when I was a kid and I was just a barb. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta take yourself back to a time where it's like, bitch, you had this going on, like, been that girl. Like, always been that girl. You gotta get back to your roots. So maybe not even just that song, but just any old Nicki Minaj song lately that I've been listening to. So LLC, Curious George, Playtime is Over, just like that kind of thing. I'm trying to get into Insecure to watch because I saw it on TikTok and everybody was saying that that's a really good show to watch.
Insecure.
That
I
Issa
never
Rae show.
watched it. Yeah.
So I'm really excited to watch that. It seemed good, but I gotta focus. I be cutting it down and didn't get in my phone, so I gotta start that over. And then a movie that I won't say that movie of the week. I haven't seen it yet, but we want to see Final Destination when this is over. I'm really excited.
Okay. What we do? Music. My song of the week. Oh, it'll definitely be My World in the Dark. Y'all don't know about him yet, but
Yeah, no.
that's my shit. That TV show, the show Forever on Netflix. I don't like love shows, but my little brother had put me on. It's actually decent. It's like
You
an
did like
all-American.
that dating show where it was all of them and Odell Beckham's brother was on
That's
there. Whatever.
Love Island. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you was on there for a minute.
it's completely different from that. It's actual like TV show, but it's cool. Forever, y'all gonna probably know what it is. And movie. Hopefully, it'll be Final Destination. So
I really hope that movie is good. Like I really, 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 really hope that it's good. Especially if it's supposed to be the last one.
we shall see. We'll update y'all next week. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we back every week.
All right, let's take a shot to end this.
Oh, baby, I didn't kill mine.
I know, damn.
Cheers to episode